Well, the US markets did score the best day in about 9 months. This is the S&P 500 as March kicked off with brighter economic outlook. Tech names did rebound after steep losses last week. Risk-on sentiment gained traction with more investors showing interest towards cyclical stocks with a positive vaccination drive and better macro numbers hinting towards a better macro environment. The 10-year US yield did fall to nearly around 1.4% after rising to 1.6%, which was a one-year high last week itself. The Dow Jones rose over 600 points in trade to 31,536. The S&P rose slightly over 90 points, and Nasdaq rose slightly around 396 points, and the futures were up overnight by close to around 21 points. In fact, in Asia, we did see the Asia shares trade firm as there was some semblance of calm that returned back post the wild ride that we did see on account of the sell-off in the bond markets. Progress regarding the huge US stimulus package of $1.9 trillion and improved vaccination drive has underpinned the optimism about the global economy. Japan's Nikkei was up 0.46% in trade. Topix was up close to around 0.09%. Stocks in Australia were up close to around 0.37% in trade. European stocks also ended higher on Monday after bond markets stabilized after the huge amount of sell-off that we did see last week, with travel and leisure stocks leading gains on optimism of the COVID vaccination drive and well as the large US stimulus package. Data also showed that manufacturing activity picked up pace in major Eurozone economies in February, inspiring some amount of confidence about the economic recovery this year, while a separate reading did show German inflation held steady in the month. Stock 600 closed higher by close to around 1.8%. This is the best day since early November. This was after losing close to around 2% last week. FTSE and CAC were up close to around 1.6% or respectively, and similar levels for DAX, which was up close to around 1.6% as well. Oil, however, did plunge as the dollar pared losses ahead of the key OPEC Plus meeting scheduled this week that may return more supply back to the fast tightening market. To note that this is an important meet to be watched out for, and we will keep you posted on that. Brent crude traded negative on Monday by 1.9% to settle at $63 per barrel. WTI futures were also down by nearly around 0.8% in trade after losing close to around 2.18% on Monday. Gold, however, was largely steady. In fact, the gold fell slightly around 0.6% to $1726 an ounce on the back of risk-on sentiment coming back. And also, if you look at the gold futures, that was trading slightly steady at $1722 an ounce.